but I'm more happy that I'm here right now. So I wanted to come back. But Budapest is a fabulous place. If you are all planning a Euro trip, I would highly recommend not to spend too much on Paris and Amsterdam and all these. Visit Eastern Europe. You will love Eastern Europe much more.
Okay, sure. Piyush, your voice is not very clear. I don't know. Is
Hmm.
it me only or anybody else is also facing the same?
Got it. Now it is clear. Better.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent one, right? Yeah. Let me change my mic. Let me bring it more closer to me. Okay, this time I'll also do one thing. I always forget doing this. I'll be giving this session today standing because I love standing. That also burns some calories. So sorry for that I'm not able to prepare this, but let me just use my standing desk. So I'll stand and okay, yeah, nice. This is and I'll from here on I'll be delivering all the sessions standing. Okay, let me start. Let me just finish this one. Ah, no matter how cool is coffee, but there's nothing like the Indian masala chai. uh, this refreshes you like nothing. Okay. Let's start. So let me just quickly message in the group as well. Give me last 1 minute. Sorry for today's delay, but we'll make it.
No worries, no worries.
Okay, I am live now. Join fast. Okay, let's start. So today will be a very important session. Uh, okay,
Recording in progress.
so today will be a very important session because many coaches and there are many trainings who are dedicatedly done for book publishing. But what I have done is I've just put this as a part of our whole Sketchathon program because book publishing is a very important part of brand building. And today I'll be showing you the major focus will be on how to draft your book, how to draft your chapters in the easiest manner. In today's world, if you are not able to draft a book, then you should really think about it because book publishing and making is the easiest today. And also, then I will tell you and show you my screenshot on how you can publish books on Amazon and how you can publish books without Amazon as well. So almost everything. And if you can ask me more questions, then it will be even better because you might have all the questions, which if you might have tried publishing a book or something, then you can ask me questions as well. Now, for this, let me share my screen already to you. I am sharing my screen. 1 second. Okay, so here comes my screen and mm, 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 mm. let me know if you are able to see my screen.
Come.
So you are able to see my screen now. Now, the first thing you should do is go to
Yes.
your. By the way, any new member today? I already see your names, so I don't think there are any new members joining in today. So you all, I'm not investing time in the initial introduction. So what you should do is copy this fourth subsheet as I told you. So start from the corner, copy, and then paste it in your own private subsheets. And let me share the link of. Please hit the record button. This is recorded, right? I've hit the record button already. Is it
Yes.
recording? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so L1 L1AS sheet. So HTTPS visual facilitation hub.com/L1AS. So go to this sheet and copy the fourth subsheet and make this as your own subsheet in your own private private L1 sheet, L1 sheet. You know everything about it, right? I don't need to explain it to you how this Google Sheet works.
No. Yeah.
Okay, now what is the whole plan? Let me give you a basic idea before book publishing. Now, tell me first of all why you should publish a book. Any answers? I need to have some answers. Why do you think book publishing is important for coaches and trainers?
Uh,
Credibility.
For increasing the credibility. Okay, good. Then,
Ebooks small you can give as bonuses as free gifts also. The smaller ebooks.
yeah, the yeah, ebooks, of course. But ebooks though are even easier, and today we'll also be covering ebooks as well. But yeah, that's also a correct answer. Anyone who is thinking that book publishing will make you rich?
no, but our experience can
Passive income.
be very written.
It can give you passive income. I feel it can give me passive income.
So my answer, my take on this is, unless and until you are a Shah Rukh Khan, or you are a Shashi Tharoor, or you are anyone who is already established outside the purview of a book, that means you exist first of all on your own. And then when you publish a book, books will be a earning source for you. But if you are thinking that you are a nobody right now and your book will become a somebody, that's too big a thought to live with. So be very practical. Book publishing becomes money making for only those who are already popular in their niche without a book, and then people buy their book. So I would suggest uh, many people start investing because from the childhood, and this is where you have to change your own truths, the blueprints of life. That whatever our parents thought is the truth of life, that's not anymore the truth of life. Book publishing is that easy that today any Tom, Dick, and Harry is publishing a book. And when I say Tom, Dick, and Harry, even that is not everyone is doing, which everyone should do. So not everyone has a book, but even today there are so many books. So it's very difficult for your book to instantly become popular. So the first thing you should do is establish your own personal brand, and then think of a book. Start investing in books as an income source. So don't think from that mindset. The first mindset is that we are preparing book for our own personal brand building only, which means when you show a book, for example, if I show a book, where is my book? Let me show you some books here. And where is the other one? Okay, I don't know where is the other one. Here. So when I show you some books in your free webinars, let me remove the background, blur my background. What is this? Video settings. How did I blur my background?
Background.
Origin. I went to backgrounds. Wait, I never use this, but yeah, I was giving a webinar from my vacation, so I was using it. Okay, so this is, for example, my book. Now, how will I be using it? Of course, I'm not teaching you how the webinar flow works, how the conversion works, and I'm planning at the end of this year that I'll also make a mentorship program on how to build your business, digital coaching business. So this is how, when you are in a free webinar, imagine, and then let's say you are pitching your product in a free webinar. This creates credibility that folks, my book is on Amazon, and this is, so that's the credibility. So right now, think of your book publishing from two point of view. One is building your credibility in front of people. So I already have these two books. Today I'll be showing you, and these are all my initial books. I've already shifted to a square format. So I'll show you all today. Keep reminding me all this. So when I show this, this becomes credibility that okay, he has invested. And why people think that book publishing creates a personal brand? Why it creates a personal brand? Because book publishing needs your time and money as well. And when people see that you have invested your time and money in something, that means first of all you trust your content yourself first. Yes or no? Do you agree with me? And then people will trust you on your content, because if you don't trust your content and if you cannot invest money and time in your content, why should others invest money and time in your content? So that's number one. Number two, if you will be drafting your book content intelligently, then this book content can already become your social media post. So the best thing about using your book is that make social media posts like reels and your posts by opening your book or maybe sharing a page with your book and then closing the book, so people know that you are just sharing pure knowledge from your book and very subtly showing them off that hey, this was a part of my book. Many people will automatically ask you, hey, where is the book link or something, then you of course you can share the book link and all, but right now you will be making it as your social media content. Are these two things clear to you? Why book? And then of course comes book marketing. If and that is why I'm not a very big fan of uh, and again my views are very strong views and I do have very strong views, and that's completely my views. I find very funny when people invest so much. They will invest around lakh of rupees or 2 lakh of rupees for their book launch. Now why do you need a book launch? Just to satisfy your egos, right? If your book cannot be sold, there is no point of a book launch. But I've seen people, especially here in Europe, I mean, some again, Tom, Dick, and Harry will give you an award for book launch and all, and you will be super happy because it makes you happy that, oh, now I have a book. But understand, book writing is basically a marketing, it's a brand building formula. It has nothing to do with your egos, nothing to do with how big or small you are. Okay, it's a brand building formula. And today we'll be learning that. So, now, this is now what kind of book you should publish? Any answers around that? Imagine you are a coach already, then what kind of book you should publish?
Related to
Uh,
niche only, right? The niche, what you want to teach people
Yes,
and
that is
want to be
that.
known for, like what you want people to come to you for.
Yes, very true, very true. So basically around your niche. But
Around.
when it comes to around your niche also, what I have seen in my experience is that people publish boring books, which means imagine you are an IT person, then you will hardcore publish book of your own content, which means you are trying a knowledge based book. Now, before people will buy your knowledge, you should always distribute or sell your knowledge through webinars and digital way. That's my point blank formula. So I have already invested 7 years of my life in this topic of visual facilitation without a book, because a book will need investment of your time and money, and it will not give you money on the first day. The first day what gives you money is, or what establishes you as a coach is, your webinars and your digital offerings, not even in-person workshops. I would say in-person workshops also needs money to be invested. You will be hiring a hotel, you will be traveling, many people will be coming at one place. There are so many open ends. So always your first offering should be digital offering. Mute your mics, mute your mics.
One yellow component.
Yeah, mute your mic. I'm muting you all. So your first offering should be digital offering, and then comes your book offering. So now the question again remains the same, that if I were not publishing my book of purely my knowledge, then what should I publish for? Your first book should be very subtly related to your niche, and that should be something which broader people can buy and not only just your niche. And that is the same strategy which we use for social media also. So social media strategy is, if this much is your niche, then your social media content should be of your bigger niche. So for example, let me give you an example here. Last time when we searched ChatGPT, my target audience was what? Do you remember? My target audience was trainers, coaches, L&D heads. Correct? Now, when I publish my book, my aim should be that my book should not be just for these target audiences, but it should be for the bigger audience, which means what should I talk about on my social media? I should be talking about fun moments which trainers face in the meetings. So if you analyze my social media, you will see I'm talking about what happens to a trainer when your audience is all silent. Of course, this has also the scope for me to give a visual exercise, but I am taking up all those fun moments. So your first book should be a subtle book which is applicable to a broader audience, which people can buy light as a lightweight book. I'm giving you some examples from and what I have learned from the whole European offerings of books. Now see here. So imagine if somebody is a travel let's say if somebody is a travel agent, imagine one of you is a travel agent and you are attending my workshop. Now tell me what kind of book a travel agent should publish with the background of what I have told you. One boring book would be how to plan your destination. Correct? That's the hardcore offering. That okay, I'm teaching you how to plan your destination. Tell me now from our point of view, what could be that subtle book for a travel agent which attracts bigger audience and which also establishes you as the authority of that niche.
How traveling is helpful for as a stress buster or a change or creating being creative.
Good. Yes. So maybe you can tell them. Um, so here also, although you are right, but still you are using the word travel here. That itself brings you very close to your niche. Travel. Now imagine my parents are not travel people. Why will they buy this book? Let me show you some examples. I'm not saying you are wrong, but I'm trying to take your mindset to a different level. Now check this book. You know you are Dutch when. So now what are the chapters of this book? Look at this. And this is actually a very interesting book because it shows cultural things about Dutch people. So for example, in this book, there are so many things. For example, I'll tell you very unusual things, which is also one of the chapters in this book. Um, so Dutch people are very fond of biking and they are so used to rains that you think umbrellas are useless. That's very much a Dutch culture. Very much a Dutch culture. In fact, initially when I used to catch, it rains every now and then here. And when you carry an umbrella, the local people will think, hey, do you need an umbrella for this? So they are so used to getting wet, almost like Mumbai, for example. Dutch people also have few other things. Let me read. So Dutch people, this is such a Dutch thing. So Dutch people don't hire repair people like how we Indians do. Even for nailing something in the wall, we will call someone and give them 1,000 rupees. The Dutch people, they all have their own personal garages full of these tools. So the Dutch are very good at building their own houses. Most of my neighborhood, they have built their own houses. Not talking about the outer structure, but the inner infrastructure they have built on their own to the level that even I have started building on my own. So you can see the wallpaper here. I have done the wallpaper. I have done this is such a Dutch thing to do, to build your own houses. What cooking is to Indians, building houses is to Dutch. Now you can compare this. They get super surprised, Piyush, how can you cook 3 times a day? And I'm like, is the as similar as how can you build your own houses? What you can't cook, similarly we can't build our own houses. We can't even nail ourselves. But on one someday I'll tell you what all I have done on my own houses, and I'm super proud of my engineering now. At least my parents are very super proud of my engineering now. Similarly, um, um, I'll tell you. So here, this is such a Dutch thing to do. Now, if you come to Netherlands, you will see that Dutch have the most innovative bikes. So what we have seen in our Bajaj scooters, uh, husband, wife, one kid, another kid, 5 kids, the Dutch do with their bikes. And we have different kind of bikes here. You are able to see what kind of book this and what kind of book this is. This has one picture and one note. That's it. The whole book is like that. Correct? There are similarly, if I can open this, let me check. There are, so basically this also is an Instagram channel. So this can easily become an Instagram channel in which you say you know Dutch when, and then you post one chapter as one post. Yes, this is a book which can be a book of a travel consultant, maybe a
Sorry to
cultural
interrupt you,
consultant.
Piyush, but can you just stop screen share so that we can see what you're showing
Oh,
in big screen?
sorry. So now this can be a book for travel consultant. This can be a book for even a language teacher. So see how many professions can use this book, and you will still be establishing a brand persona for them. That, oh my God, you might really be a good Dutch teacher. Oh yes, I think I can plan my travel through you. Are you imagining this? That's the whole plan for today, that we will be drafting this kind of book for us. I'll also be showing you how to actually draft your books in Canva. I keep drafting my books in my Canva. In fact, before August, and I'm already giving you this is my way of giving myself a challenge. I announce things publicly. So I'm already announcing that before August I come to India, I'll be launching my 3 books. And I will have these 3 copies of the book with me. And that's the hardcore deadline I'm giving to myself. I'll also tell you how to publish it on Amazon and how to publish it in real, everything later on. But let's start with this. So what I need to do is, the first thing, check this prompt here. Now this prompt automatically summarizes whatever I have told you right now. So check this prompt here. I'm trying to explain ChatGPT, and my suggestion to you is whenever you are using your ChatGPT, try to use from the same logged in account, so that by doing these exercises we are doing weekly, your ChatGPT is already creating a persona of yourself. So you will see that next time you will anything ask ChatGPT, it will already be understanding what you are. Now check this. So I'm giving ChatGPT some background first. There are visual books whose name is an incomplete sentence and its chapter heading completes the sentence. So for example, like this, you know you are Dutch when dot dot dot, and then there is a chapter completion. When you congratulate everyone and their birthdays at a birthday party. So this is how you would like Germans to stop. So this is also a Dutch thing. You know you are Dutch when you stop Germans to stop digging holes on your Dutch beaches. A little bit of fun thing, right? A little bit of cultural twist. So that's what I'm suggesting ChatGPT as well. So see how my prompt is. And this is also giving you a hint of how you should prompt ChatGPT in an absolute friendly way, as if you are telling this to a friend. So like this book with the title, You Know You Are Dutch When, and its first chapter is when you hang birthday calendars in toilet. And do you know this is also a very Dutch thing? A typical local Dutch will hang a birthday calendar of all his friends in the toilet. And I don't know what is this, but I've seen this. I don't do this, but this is a Dutch thing. They hang birthday calendar reminders on in their toilet, and we also get this in market also. And yeah, it is something very Dutch. So another book is this. Same with this book. Today I noticed. And now see, try to connect with your own profession. So imagine you are a divorce consultant, and I'm taking a very eclectic topic, which is very weird, so that it's easy to understand. Now, can some of you tell me some chapters with this background? If you are a divorce consultant, that means, well, who is a divorce consultant? A divorce consultant helps you get divorce, helps you with alimony and all those legal things around divorce. Now, can you tell me what would be one of the chapters of this book? Today I noticed. What will be one of the chapters? Think from your human brain first. Give me a chapter. Give me a chapter, everyone. You are writing a cool book, a funny, subtle, emotional book, all around emotions. Nothing about facts, figures, no IQ in this, all EQs. So, what would be one of the chapters? Today I noticed. Open your mic.
What
Your
next?
husband missed your anniversary wish. Missed to wish the anniversary. Funny.
Let me start. So, let me give you an example. So today I noticed I'm a divorce consultant. Imagine that I'll be writing my name. Piyush is a divorce consultant. Today I noticed that a simple sorry can avoid that divorce.
Okay.
Are you now see what is
Got it.
happening?
Got it. Got it.
Every consultant, let me also give you a background. No matter what coach you are, you know what your social media strategy should be. And I'm taking a lot of responsibility in saying this. Your social media strategy should be, you should talk on social media and give all those advices in that honest way that people don't need you anymore. Listen to me very carefully. You should advise and make content on social media such that people should not hire you, that they are empowered themselves so much. A doctor will always tell you how to not fall sick. Do you think if everyone stop falling sick, the doctor will earn or not? And do you think a doctor wants that? Doctor wants all of you to fall ill. But his social media and YouTube channel will all be with, do this and you will not get cold. Do this and you will not get corona. Yes or no? A repair consultant will always tell you how to cut your walls like this, how to make wallpapers like this. If all of you will start making this, how will he earn? But that's your social media strategy. The thing is that people want to spend, not everyone has the time to do things themselves. They are willing to spend, and that's why we are earning also. We are all earning not to take money in our graves. We are all earning to hire someone. The only factor is that we don't trust people, because there are so many people who are doctors. How do I trust you? Yes or no? Are you agreeing with me? So your social media strategy, even though you will be telling absolute formulas to people, they will still be hiring you. And that's the whole crux of social media strategy. Be absolutely honest in telling them the solutions, and you will see more people will come to you. And this is such a, psychological thing, human psychology, that no matter how much I teach you, you will still hire me, because you have other things to do, other important things to do, and you want to hire someone to take care of that one task of yours. Yes. So today I noticed, and this noticed is basically you will be telling them, and now see what I'm hinting ChatGPT. There would be 10 chapters, and those 10 chapters should complete the sentence of the book. In similar way, give me 20 such book ideas. So first of all, I am asking the book ideas. I am not drafting chapters right now. I am asking book ideas for my visual book if I am a divorce consultant. To see, I am making ChatGPT to do all the hard brainstorming thing. For each book, give me 5 chapter ideas too, so that I understand whether this is the book I want. The book should be practical helping guide for my readers, wrapped in a fun and humor. Wrapped in fun and humor. Are you reading this? The book should be practical helping guide. So today I noticed that a sorry can lead you off from divorce. That means I'm already giving you a solution. That say sorry and you will save your divorce. You will save your marriage. Now, can you suggest me a couple of more chapters? What could be a divorce consultant suggest? Today I noticed.
Thank you,
Yeah.
or a
So
genuine compliment,
a genuine compliment.
appreciation.
Yeah. 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 So that could be a fun thing, right? And try to think. I want you to do this thinking from your own brain, and then only you will be able to appreciate how ChatGPT thinks. And because I'll be putting this example there.
Okay.
Every one of
Time
you, Jagan,
time will
Devani,
strengthen
some of you,
relationship.
Sumitra, sorry.
Time will strengthen relationship.
Today I
Giving time.
noticed, yeah, time. And of course you can, so time is one very important factor in which, and most of the divorces are when you are taking things in a knee jerk reaction. 2 years down the line, you are not liking each other and divorce. Of course, this line can be twisted in a fun way, but very good point, Sumitra. Anyone else?
And never sleep over a fight. Like you should also always resolve the
Wow.
fight before you go to sleep. Never
So what
sleep.
will be a fun thing? Today I noticed that next morning when you wake up, the situation is never that tense.
Mm-hmm.
So before,
Yes.
basically you're suggesting that before reacting to situations tonight, react tomorrow, and you will already see that tomorrow your all the agitation and all the frustration is gone.
No, I'm suggesting that.
Both the ways. Actually, both the ways. Yeah.
Yeah, even I'm saying that you should just resolve the fight before
Oh,
you should not prolong it to turn
prolong it.
it
Okay.
into a cold war. Just
Yeah.
resolve it before. Don't
Yeah.
prolong. Yeah.
Correct.
We
And
all are married
sometimes
people. We all are adults. We all know how we have saved our marriages. So we all,
Piyush is making everyone a divorce lawyer today. They're all
Today I
thinking of
noticed.
solutions out of the box.
okay.
Today
So
I
What to
whatever
let
is
noticed to
go.
tell the truth before you get caught.
very nice. Look at that. So that's probably the idealist chapter. It has fun, it has humor. So always try to, first of all, these are some absolute things, folks. Nobody wants a serious divorce lawyer. In fact, nobody even wants a serious business consultant. Humor is an instinctive thing. Humor, storytelling, visual. These are all three, four things which are by default applicable. You always want a humorous doctor also. You will always want a visual doctor also. So these are all very human values. Let's proceed. For each chapter, each book idea, give me 5 chapter ideas too. The book should be practical and helping guide, wrapped in humor and fun. Keep the title very generic and easy to understand. The chapter should be engaging, interesting, fun, humor, and yet sensibly deep meaninged. Sensibly deep meaninged. So basically, the feeling should be you laugh and then you pause. And to be very honest, if some of you have attended my live in training workshop, that's the core emotion I focus on. So whatever I say, you will laugh first, but then you will pause and you will be like, oh, what did you say
Message.
just? You know, so laugh, and that's your ideal emotion which you should target for your target audience. Keep cracking such jokes even in your in-person trainings. Establish that kind of a persona, that almost like, if you know the name of this fellow of Indian stand-up comedian, um, not my wife is saying Vipul Goel. Vipul Goel is one of my favorites, yes, and Zakir.
Yes.
Yeah. So humor के बाद how he will land on that serious note, you will not even come to know, and you will be like, oh my god, you will feel goosebumps. So sensibly deep meaning. The chapter should show aha moments that show someone is evolving. So basically, the chapter should, in fact, not show, but chapter should invite aha moments that shows someone is evolving. Now let's put this up. All of you, let me copy this for you and put this in your chat. And now just change the word divorce consultant to your own profile. And the rest will be taken care by this prompt. All of you please do that. And I'm doing right away on the chat GPT. And let's see what answers do I get. And then I'll also do it for my own profession. And let's see what I answer. So are you ready? Are you all on my screen right now?
Yes.
Let's see. Right now, I'm just, see what I'm doing. I just want suggestions from ChatGPT on my book heading, because this will be the most catchy thing. And after that, 5-6 chapters, so that I understand whether ChatGPT has understood my things or not. Let's see. So it is thinking. Here are 20 book title ideas for your visual book as divorce consultant. Each title is an incomplete sentence, and 5 chapter ideas which will complete it with a blend of humor, insight, and emotional depth. This automatically, I'm super happy that at least you have understood what my requirement. Now see, you know you are healing when. What do you think about this topic? And see what your chapters are. When you laugh at your ex's playlist choices. Yes or no? Do we all accept, all of you who have lost your first love? This is how we have overcome from that first love story. When we can actually laugh at our ex's playlist rather than getting emotional. You stop rewriting old text messages in your head. Yes or no? You dance in the kitchen without needing wine. You start saying no without guilt. You no longer stalk their dog's Instagram. Naresh is already giving me smileys. Let's look at the other ones. I thought it was love until. Now imagine this, every Wednesday or Thursday on social media, one of your posts comes like this. I thought it was love until, and then a message. And this will be reshareable. Try to focus on social media, the whole reshareability game. Always post on social media something which is reshareable, not just likable. And can somebody tell me why people reshare content, reshare reels, and reshare all the content? What is that psychology in people's mind? I
When
want
they
to
resonate.
Connecting with the thought. Resonate and connect with the thought.
no, that's not the
I think
reason.
also they know some of the people who will be finding that information useful. So maybe it connects
You are
with
near to this,
others.
Naresh, but talk about see, try to think more. What is, and trust me, this is your selfish nature which makes you reshare reels. Try to think why people reshare content on your DMs.
When they want you to think on those
When they
points.
want themselves to talk the same thing, which you have put
Bang
it in
on.
the right way.
Bang on. The selfish interest is, I want to subtly say that, hey, I knew this. When you know this, when you share this content, you are subtly saying, I'm already smart. I know this and I want you to know this also. Tell me if I'm wrong here.
Yes.
That's the core psychology. So if I am sharing something about to my single friends that, hey, it's fun to get married, that means I'm showing I'm smart and I have taken a smart decision. I want you to take this smart decision as well. And that's the whole fundamental of, call it resharing, call it affiliate. Tomorrow when you will be sharing by this workshop to another person, of course you want to help them. These are all true. But You will also be sharing because you want to prove yourself smart. Let's see, I took a smarter decision. Now you also take it. And this is why these all content, now read any content, and you will see that when you reshare this, you will think you are smart. You will be feeling that you are smart. Now, so if you are sharing, you imagine that Naresh is sharing with Suresh, his friend, this whole line. Suresh, you are healing when you no longer stalks your ex's dog's Instagram. Subtly, you are playing that, hey, I know this smart formula and I want you to know as well. So it's my voice. The resharing is basically, Dibani, what exactly said, it's your voice. You share the content in which you find your voice, in which somebody else has mentioned in a very nice way, because you cannot make that post. Read out. Now,
Exactly.
I want you to do, let me read out some more. My divorce taught me that. Look at this. These are all topics which will invite you to open the book. So, closure is a DIY project. So, it's a do it yourself project. Nobody else can close that project for you. My divorce taught me that I was never too much, I was just with less. This is already a little too complex for me also to understand, so leave that. Reinventing yourself is underrated. Now, that's why I have taken these 5 or 10, 20 topics so that you can choose one for yourself. Now, all of you, please use this um, prompt and just change this thing. Whatever you have chosen in the first 2, 3 missions, your profile, put this here and tell me what are the answers you are getting in your
I got
chat
a
GPT.
lovely one actually.
Jashma, tell us.
I
So first of all,
yeah,
tell us what you have written here. I am a
I'm a daily tech consultant coach.
daily tech consultant. Correct. So what are
Okay.
your
It
what are
says
something?
I thought I knew tech until I realized
I,
my phone is smarter than me.
yeah. Good.
I discover keyboard shortcuts are magic.
Correct.
My computer asked for a break and I agree. I
Okay.
stop blaming the mouse for my typos. And
Right.
like that, very lovely. I mean, if I combine all of it, I got lovely. So I was just mentioning, I'm writing it also as you were explaining that why my manager shouted at me, why
Yeah.
because I could not complete Excel on time or I could not make a lovely presentation quickly.
Hang on.
But
I'm
other
pretty
than
sure
that,
ChatGPT might have given you one of those title also, like looking at how naturally you were thinking about the manager topic. See if in the 20
hmm,
topics, ChatGPT might have already given you something around that.
I'm just going through. I've read the few one
Others.
and then I came back to the screen.
So now take 1 minute, all of you, and choose one topic around this. Of course, after
Hmm.
the workshop, you can again revisit this, but let's complete the whole exercise. Try to pick one of these and also share it with us. What have you found? Naresh, Anuradha, Debani, Bhavya, tell me what have you found? At least quote 2 or 3, so we know that this prompt is working.
So I just said as a career counseling, career counselor. Am I
Mhm.
audible?
You are audible, Bhavya.
Okay. So a career counselor as well as a psychometric test analyst. So career analyst basically, right?
Hmm.
So it says, you are a career counselor when you turn a marriage proposal into a SWOT analysis. Something funny.
Okay, nice. So that's also a nice
Then
way in which you can, in that chapter, you can introduce SWOT, like what is SWOT analysis. That's a nice way.
Yes, yes, yes. Then today I realized career confusion is a secret superpower.
Okay. So today I realize
Um,
it's a book heading.
yeah, career
Okay.
confusion is a secret super. So if you have a career confusion, then you can just start brainstorming what exactly is this, how exactly you're
Okay.
going to do that. There's one more thing where it just says that my client was doing fine until their parents attended the session and had revelations. That's also
Yeah.
very realistic because parents are more confused than children most of the time, and
Yeah.
they're quite nagging. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to have like a pointer on anyone, but then this happens quite frequently. So this is
Absolutely.
also very
Absolutely.
interesting,
Yeah.
relevant to both parents, guardians, or students, you name it. And the career counselors who are struggling, the fresh ones who really struggle how to communicate well. So this is also nice. Can start
And
off with
now
that.
I want all of you to start imagining your book like this. So start imagining your book in which on the left hand side is a nice sketch note which you will make, and on the right side that there is that one line here.
Piyush, please
That's
stop
it.
sharing. Now we can see the
Oh.
book in a largest thing.
Sorry. So imagine your book like this, in which on the left hand side is your sketch note, and on the right hand side there'll be bold letters. And later on we will also find out these explainers as well, but that's not a big deal. In fact, do I have more books like this? It's down there in my living room, but that's what. And look at this. Even this, for example, is a book. Although I have shifted this, I'll show you my book, which I'm drafting right now using the same formula when we come back to the Canva thing. Give me a couple of more examples for folks who are finding it absolutely wow.
Can I share?
Devani, tell us.
Yeah, I really like, no one warned me that personal branding would make me talk to my phone more than humans. Consider Canva shopping as Canva template shopping as therapy.
Devani, what did you write as I am a
I am a
what
personal branding coach.
personal branding coach? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now your
And
book title is, give me just the book title.
book
What
title.
your, yeah, the one which you are reading out right now. What did the ChatGPT tell you?
I didn't get the title, but I am getting, you're building a real personal brand when.
When, that's what I'm asking. That's your book
Acha.
title. So
Yeah,
this
okay,
is your
sorry,
book title. No?
sorry.
This is your book
Sorry.
title. You know you are Dutch when.
Yeah.
So you know you are building a personal brand. But read out more, which probably doesn't have the word personal brand in it, to
Okay.
make it a little more open.
I knew I was a solopreneur when.
Solopreneur. Okay.
I knew I was a solopreneur when I made content in pajamas. I had 3 brand colors but 50 fonts.
Correct.
I
So
turned
that's the
my
whole
phone
chaos which a
camera.
solopreneur goes through.
Yeah, I turned my phone camera into my best friend.
Correct. That's what solopreneurs do. So I think you're on the right track. All of you are able to find something.
I got
Yes.
it.
Thank you, Piyush. This is really making me
I
very,
have a
very, it's
question.
funny for me also.
Yeah, who has a question?
Yeah, Anuradha.
Anuradha asked me.
Yeah. So the thing is, like you said, exact name, like I like this, it's good Vastu when your guests refuse to leave. Your mom says, what a peaceful home. You get
Yeah,
promoted without asking. You find
yeah,
lost keys in seconds. Your plants
yeah,
flower out of season. So, but
yeah.
that word Vastu should be there, like, because you said it should be
That's
subtle.
what. Yeah.
So
So
that's why I think
maybe
it's not
some people
correct.
are not believing. Maybe some people are not believing in Vastu.
Right.
Even for them, you should be sellable. So maybe you can ask ChatGPT. So what you can do is pick this topic. Say that I like this topic. Now,
Correct.
can you remove the word Vastu from it? Just say to ChatGPT, and then maybe you can. You have built your dream home when. So
Huh.
dream home, and then because basically understand from this point of view, you are not, I mean, even though you can call yourself a Vastu teacher,
Yeah.
I basically don't need Vastu.
Hmm.
Nobody needs Vastu. Basically, I need someone who can make my home peaceful. So you are not selling Vastu, you are selling peace. You are selling happiness. People who are selling homes are not selling buildings. They are selling a lot of things. They are selling, sometimes in the ad they are selling um, uh, an ego, that a guy, so many times I see that it's a guy's ego which they boost, that hey, I am the man now, I have provided you family. So they are selling egos, they are selling safety, they are selling that you are a family man. So see, never do you sell your skills. Am I selling you visual facilitation trainings? No, I'm selling you you becoming an engaging trainer, or you engaging people more. Now, even if you have to dance for that, I will teach you that. My whole aim is that your training should be engaging. Now, visual facilitation is a part which I know best, can help you to reach that goal. Tomorrow, if I think that dancing can help, I will teach you dance. But I am basically not teaching you visual facilitation. I am teaching you how to be good in your trainings.
Okay, so I have one question. So basically, because Vastu is energy, so can I say energy alignment or more positive energy? No?
Personally, I don't feel that. Energy and alignment also breaks people into buckets. For example, I am a non-believer in energy. Why would I buy your book? But
Acha,
I
okay.
am a believer in happiness. Nobody wants a sad house.
Okay.
Everyone wants. So think from everyone point of view.
Right.
Now, in my case, for example, let me do this quick chat GPT, because I have not done this for myself. let me do this as a visual facilitator. It's a hardcore serious thing, hardcore corporate thing, and let me see if ChatGPT can suggest me a few things. So I am a visual facilitation coach. Let's see. 20 visual book ideas. Okay. You know you are a visual thinker when. So visual thinker is already a little broader. It all made sense when I drew. Look at this. So probably I will be taking this topic, drew. Now no one can say that drawing is already something which at least 90% of the people are okay with. Everyone has at least drawn true mountains, and so this is something I stopped talking and started drawing when. Okay. Meetings got better when. So at least I'm covering that broad segment of leaders, trainers, coaches. My markers taught me that. Now look at that. Now who hates markers? I don't think anyone hates markers. Now even if you cannot draw a line, and if I give you a marker in hand and a whiteboard, and you will see instinctively people just love opening their markers and writing something. We all have that value for our teachers. No yaar, mujhe bhi ek chalk de do bas, fir dekho what I will do. Everyone loves the marker in their hand. Yes or no?
Yeah.
And imagine you are a trainer, and if you have called two people on their whiteboard, the third will already feel, oh my God, kash mujhe bhi bula lete. Call me also. I also want to do something on the board. We all loved when teachers invited us on whiteboards, right? So you know it's a visual facilitation day when. Now this is a hardcore no for me. Now this is too technical a word and too technical, too niched. I realized I was over explaining when. Now this is open ended. Everyone understands that over explaining is a killer. My drawing said it in 3 strokes. Someone nodded before I even finished. My stick figures told better stories than me. You already get my point, right? Let's move ahead. So choose which is very open ended, which is very generic, which nobody can understand which kind of coach you are, but they will be curious. Oh my God, let me see who has written that. And when they will read, oh, Curious Piyush, visual facilitation coach. Ah, yaar, I need to do a training with him. That kind of a emotion you have to excite. Are you understanding? No good influencer. Let me ask you a question. How many of you know Ankur Wariko?
Yes.
Now tell me
I do,
what
yeah.
what Ankur Wariko is selling. What is his selling product? Oh,
Yes.
and what have you heard him speaking on social media?
About
Again, related to
procrastination,
career,
time management, procrastination.
a lot
Lot
related
of topics,
to
Instagram,
self,
how to increase
many.
yeah,
Very
coaching.
generic, actually. Very
Very
generic.
generic,
Very
and
broad,
lately,
very
so
broad.
this was, he was only talking about generic things, and very lately, once he has started publishing courses and books, at the end he will show that, hey, this was one of the chapters of my book. So now it's a product which he needs to sell. But initially, the whole social media establishing your brand was about, I'm solving your basic problems in this niche, around this niche. So maybe I'm not talking about health, but at least I talk a lot about your time management, about your financial management, something like that. So your social media strategy should not be a selling strategy. You cannot sell on social media. You should not sell on selling on social media is almost like, imagine you have gone to a date, and I'm giving you examples to all the senior married people here. Still imagine you're going on a date, and imagine the other person is talking about sales. It is that turn off on your social media. Your social media is all about fun, all about knowledge, not about sales. Sales has to be very subtle in nature. So whenever in fact, I'm giving you a strategy also. Let's say you are organizing a workshop. Your workshop banner should not be your social media post. Make an ad and let the ad reach to your audience, but your generic social media should not be your ad. Yes. So let's move ahead now. So all of you, please take that one chapter which you liked. So for your next quote will be, I like the first one, or you can write here second one, third one, whichever one, and say, let's build on that. Suggest 30 such chapters. And now it all depends on how big a book you should publish. My suggestion to you is to establish, many people, I visit India and I do trainings, and of course a lot of trainers like you attend my trainings, and I have been gifted books like these. Now Let me show you. So I have one book here. So for example, this book. Now he attended my training and he has written a book on wealth mastery, which basically talks about money habits and all those things. Now this is a thin book. According to me, this will not create an impact. So this thin book is basically, just a paperback book, 50 pager book. This is basically almost a PDF being printed into a book. How many pages are there? 130 pages. I strongly recommend to at least print a 200 pager book. Less than 200 pager will not create an impact as your brand image. A 200 pager book will almost look like this. Now, do you already see that this is an impact? So what will be your books? So your book, understand that when you are publishing a book, you are dedicating 2 pages for one chapter. That means how many chapters you should have? 100 chapters. So 100 chapters to create an impactful book, and not that difficult at all. I'll be showing you my own book, which we are drafting right now.
Piyush, I have one question. See, the first prompt we have generated, I've got around 20 headings in which there are at least 6 subheadings. Now for the second step, I choose one of these 20 numbers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now we are drafting. So this you can do multiple times. So for example, I'm pretty sure all of you are liking in the first 20 chapters, you might be liking 3 or 4 for sure already.
Yeah.
So do this exercise for all the 3 or 4, but again, this is your own personal homework. But for now, right now for the sketchathon, I want you to choose one. So this is the prompt. I like the first one. Let's build on that. Suggest 30 such chapters. So right now I'm focusing only on 30 because that will be your assignment number. But again, this will be completely on you. You want to build it like a book. I want to see this like a book. So later on, you can also suggest, you can also ask ChatGPT, give me 70 more. Just write 70 more and it will give you. And see how I'm prompting here. 30 such chapter content and also a sketch note for that chapter. Now see this is the game changer. Now every chapter will have a sketch note and that will make your book visual book. The sketch note should have a human compulsorily and the metaphor should not be very direct and generic. So that means let's say when I'm writing something about saying sorry, I just don't want a metaphor saying sorry. I want an emotional sketch note. And now see, how do I suggest ChatGPT to give me a emotional thing? They should be inspired by subtle humor and childhood memories. And that's why some of you might have attended my in-person training, I keep focusing on childhood memories. Always this nostalgia is very comfortable, very awesome to everyone. Childhood memories. Make it in a tabular format and with chapter numbers and chapter content, sketch note metaphor and how to draw it. And I'll show you what it shows. Add one more column to the table which explains the chapter heading in 50-60 words in a matured yet friendly tone. That's the explanation of the chapter heading. Also take, and now I'm giving another prompt, also take another column with caption to be added for LinkedIn post if I post each chapter as an image for this LinkedIn post. Are you getting this? Let's take this one and give it to ChatGPT. Right now I'm giving it to you on your Zoom as well. Check this one. So I've shared it on your Zoom. I'm already going on my ChatGPT. So right now, let's say I have to choose one. The visual facilitation. I knew I was a visual. The best insight shows up when I became a better coach.
Piyush, can I ask you one question before you go ahead?
Yeah, Devani.
So in case of whatever, just as you said, it shouldn't be a very obvious that word if she's like, someone here is a Vastu consultant, I'm maybe a branding coach. So I'm getting a lot of brand, and you're not supposed to use the word Vastu or maybe the brand, it shouldn't be very direct. But out of so many topics, most of them have got this word brand. So how can I tweak the prompt
So
to
just
get
right
lesser?
below. I am, so like this, I am liking your thought process always treat ChatGPT as human. I'm liking your thought process, but remove the word brand from the book heading and make it sound open-ended, something like that. So push ChatGPT to remove the word brand from it, and you will see. So for example, a branding thing could be like, it's so difficult to think from my own brain, but um, I felt I have reached there when. So reaching there is, I think it's a term, right? When you are becoming very famous, you talk about I have reached there.
People recognize me when, like brand is your image. It's
Yeah.
maybe recognize me when or
Recognized or
ah,
trust. Branding is, I take branding as purely trust,
okay.
nothing else. So recognize and all, it's all about trust. So for example, if Amitabh Bachchan was available in good affordable rates, I would hire Amitabh Bachchan because I trust him, and I would not hire probably a newcomer, or let's say Abhishek Bachchan. It's all about trust, right? It's all about trust. Branding is all about trust. People should trust you. Branding is never a pricing factor. I'm telling you from my own experience. People have enough money to pay you enough. They just want trust. And that's what is brand building. You are ready to pay for the shitty phone as well. Even though Android phones are far better, but you are ready to pay for this because of some trust they have built, that when you carry this phone, you are perceived as a rich person. Even though this phone is very bad phone, but you will be perceived as a rich person, so carry this phone. That's the trust, at least in this brand. I'm not talking about quality. Many people also talk about quality, that this brand has been able to perceive that quality in your mind, but that's it. So that's the trust of your brand. So let's pick this one.
Yeah, Piyush.
Pankaja, yeah.
So you have asked to remove Vastu or brand from both of their titles or chapter suggestions. But for me, like I'm being a smart study coach. So study
Smart
is
study coach, memory coach. Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah, go
yeah.
on.
So I feel this chapter's okay. So do you think I should change? Like, is it
So what is your, give me
mandatory
some
to
ideas, give
remove?
me some examples of your book heading.
Yeah, like I liked this one. I
So
used to
let me,
think studying meant reading the same line 10 times, or colorful pens is equal to productive day. All-nighters make you a topper.
okay, so
Results
I
matter.
give me just the chapter, I mean book heading right now. Just give me the book heading. So what
Okay.
was your book heading here?
So you know you are a smart student when.
Smart student. Okay, next.
Yeah. I used to think
What studying? Sorry.
studying meant. I
No, give
used
me
to
the full
think
sentence.
studying meant reading the same lines 10 times. Essay.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
go on, go on.
Today I noticed my brain loves it when.
I think this one. I will take this one.
Okay. Okay.
My brain loves it. Now think from this point of view. My brain loves it. Who will not buy this book? I think everyone wants to know when my brain loves it, right? Everyone wants to understand their brain. So my brain loves when you draw things and explain. My brain loves when you tell a story. This is applicable to so many people. That's what I meant. So to keep it that open-ended.
Okay. Or this one. I never forget things now because.
Could
Because I.
be, but think from that point of view. Will I buy this book? I am thinking that this is about memory something, and probably right now I don't need memory. Like
Okay.
need. Do I have the need to memory? No. I think my memory is already good. But
Hmm.
knowing my brain, oh yeah, at any point of time you, so think like this book title is basically those products which you get while you are at the billing section. What products do they show you when you are at the billing section, folks?
Generic.
Chocolate, that chewing gum, batteries. You always need a battery, right? No matter what, you are always in need of batteries. That kind of thing. It's so open ended that you can take that instant decision right now. if you are not worried about your money, I want to get this book. What will I do by knowing? Of course, it's useful for me because I'm living in Netherlands, but probably you will also get this. If you are traveling to Netherlands, if you want to gift it to someone, so it should be that pickable. That okay, if I have some spendable, if I have 1,000 rupees in my pocket, which I don't care of, I'll buy your book. That kind of. Okay,
Yeah.
now let me take this one. My markers taught me that, and I'm giving the second prompt. So I'm taking this fifth one. So I like the fifth one. So I'm writing here fifth one. And just to be very sure, my markers taught me that. And now I want 30 chapters and see how it will be giving me a tabular format. So what you have to also do is, okay, so see here what kind of table I'm getting generated here. I said 30, but I should have said less so that, what is this? Got it, okay. Now look at this. So visual book title, my markers taught me that first chapter is color changes the mood instantly. And now the sketch note metaphor is, which will be on the left hand side, a kid holding a crayon box like a magic wand, casting colored shadows on the wall. How to draw it? Draw a child in overalls. What is overalls? Draw a child in overalls. What is this? Overalls? I don't know. Holding an open
The
crayon box.
jumpsuits. Overalls are basically the jumpsuits if you take that.
Sorry for this, folks. Let me check. I need really to call my English teacher. Oh, these are overalls. Sorry. So overalls holding an open crayon box, each shadow on the wall showing a different mood, happy, angry. Yeah. Explanation. So now this is the heading and this becomes your explanation if you want to add in your book. Similar to this one. Similar to this one. So again, the heading and the explanation, a little bit of explanation. And LinkedIn caption, not all crayons are created equal. Today I let color guide the energy in the room. My markers did the heavy lifting. This becomes your LinkedIn post. Try to generate this topic for yourself and then copy this. So now see, it has generated 5 and 25 will follow the same structure if I say yes. So now copy this table. How will you copy this table? Copy this table and put it in your assignment here. So this table is pasted here now. As simple as that. All of you please do that.
The second one you want, no? Not the first 5, 10 ideas.
That you have already
Done
done.
that.
One of the ideas and then make the second prompt here.
Okay.
So I have completed that one, Piyush.
Great.
So I chose one of the topic which says if career confusion had a face.
Wow, if career confusion has a face. So of course this is not useful for everyone, but at least even this is a big audience. Career confusion means of course students, of course people who are changing careers after maybe 40 they are changing careers. So it still is a big audience.
Also career counselors, if you're trying to have a relatively realistic examples when you're trying to have a funny ones to kind of have an icebreakers. I'm thinking in a larger audience when you go out. So you need to break the ice when students are not focusing. They have like a 1 or 2 minute span. So if you do something they probably will look into that concept. Okay, we'll go for a more generic one there.
Piyush, even I just want your advice because I told them to remove the word like architect and Vastu because I written I'm an architect. But ye fir bhi, it's still showing the niche quite clearly. So I'm a little confused.
Prompt ChatGPT more. Keep it open-ended. I think keep it open-ended and remove these words. I think this should give you good topics.
Yeah, see, it gave me, but the solutions that it's giving is as per that only. Like it all started with a small shift when I turned my work desk to face the morning sun. I moved the mirror out of the bedroom. I threw out an old pair of shoes. I added a plant, and my mood followed. So all these, it's giving the chapters of actual Vastu, tips like that.
Yeah, so these are good. According to me, these are good. In fact, these are 100 tips which I can use in my own house. So put your shoes there. So that means, okay, one of the chapters could be that I should have yellow plant and a red plant in my living room. That's a solution.
Okay.
I feel so. So it's still a book which helps me redefine my living room or redefine my house. What's bad in that? It's good.
Okay. And we should try to, like, your space is trying to tell you something when you suddenly can't find your favorite things. So it should be more like a solution oriented. Like, these are just giving the pointers, but it's
Yeah, choose the solution once. Here we have already given hint. See the book should be a practical helping guide for my readers. So
okay.
see that it should be a practical helping guide.
I'll prompt it again and specify that
Yeah.
it should have helping.
Yeah,
So
you can also force him that can you make the chapters which are more like a helping chapters rather than questioning chapters. So of course, for some of you whose genre is a little more niche, little more strong, try to give your chat GPTs a little more prompt.
Okay.
Now see, we need to create book headings also. I mean the book cover pages also. So same thing. What I have done here is the third prompt is this. I want to keep the title this. Suggest a cover page image and a catchy subtitle for the book. So let me do this. So I want to keep the title of the book as, and what was the book title here? My markers taught me that. As this, suggest a cover page image with a catchy subtitle of the book, and let's see. Here's a creative direction for cover page of your book. The subtitle, catchy plus meaningful, tiny lines, big lessons, a visual facilitator's guide to drawing insight, one doodle at a time. Okay, cover page. Now a visual facilitator I want to remove, of course. Cover page image concept, a childlike version of an adult facilitator sitting at a larger table that's half office desk and half. So basically you also have this drawing suggestions. Of course, you want to generate, you can also ask him to generate. And of course it will take time to generate and all, but it already gives you 7 out of 10 starting point to develop your cover page. People invest so much of cover page design, hire a designer and all, no need of all these. The more organic your cover page will be, the more hand-drawn your cover page will be, the more it will be pickable. My suggestion is whenever you are hand drawing it, make it absolutely white and just draw. Let people come back to their whiteboard childhood feelings, or a green board or a blackboard. So that green board or blackboard or whiteboard, these are all your childhood memories in which a teacher is teaching you. So this is one prompt, and the next prompt is this. So in a book, you will also need this, why I wrote this book. I'll show you why. And then this prompt also, for the back cover, please write about the author and description of the book. So these are ChatGPT prompts which are already with you. And now let me show you how your book actually looks like. And after that, we'll take a small break and then we'll switch to the publishing of the book. So let me show you the book. So these are the books I'm already in the phase of publishing, and let me show you this. So in my case, now understand my case, I already have a community of an email community of around 10 to 12,000 people, a very active community on WhatsApp group. I already know that when I launch my book will be sellable. So basically I am swerving away from this subtleness. I am directly teaching them my formulas. So that's my book, but I have also, the whole concept remains still the same. So look at this. In fact, I've already ordered, maybe I'll share a picture with you all. I've already ordered, one of the friends' parents were coming to Netherlands and I've already ordered a demo copy. I'll show you in the WhatsApp group how it book looks like as a demo copy. So that's my heading. So basically, I'm publishing 3 books on the 3 fundamentals of visual facilitation. One is business sketch notes, one is business storytelling, and the other one is facilitation storyboards. So look at this. So this is the cover page. I always recommend you to have your face there. Not in your kind of book. I think when you are publishing this open-ended book, don't have a face to it. because you are selling it for the content. But when you are when you are publishing something as a hardcore knowledge transfer, then have your face also there. So look at that. So this is my starting point. Of course, these are all your introductions. Now, why we made this book? So this is always needed as your first chapter of the book. First, not chapter, but introduction of the book. Of course, later on you can add all these things. One thing which I always focus on, especially in today's world, is that book is a physical copy. Your physical copy should always bring people to your website. And the best way to do that is, many people, I don't know why this idea doesn't come to people's mind, they write their website's name. Now, what is more actionable, tell me, a QR code or a website name? Which takes more efforts for people?
QR code is easier.
QR code is easier, and I don't know why. In fact, I'm telling you a bang on advertising formula. Many people imagine that you are selling something and you are standing on a red light area. Red light area as in red light, that thing. That
Signal.
signal. And then there is a big banner. And now people are mentioning names and all. I am shocked why they are not putting a QR code. If you are standing at a red light signal, you can just scan your phone, and now the information is on your phone. Imagine how actionable it will be. But I never see hoardings, especially at the red light signal, with QR codes. In your book, there should be a QR code. And of course, then these are all basic things in which I am dedicating this to wife and all those funny things here later on. These are all my, but this is what I'm making. I'm still drafting. So this book will have basics of what you are already doing in your course. So how to turn faces, how to draw people in action. All these I'm hand drawing it, and how I'm hand drawing, and you'll be surprised, these are all made on Canva. That's what I have taught you in the first second mission. Arrows, containers. So these are basics, and then what will happen? So this will be, then we will start with this. So congratulations on understanding all this, and then I'm giving them these ideas. So how to draw kickoff. Now kickoff can also be used, this drawing can also be used for beginning, inception, kickoff, comments, start, all these things. And then this is the page. So left hand side, right hand side, left hand side, right hand side. And I am also making this book because this is completely a empowering book, or call it an empowering, or can call it a hands-on book. I'm also giving a space here for people to draw also. Not only that, I am also giving this in a what do you call, in a less transparent way. They can trace on it, so they can trace on it and then they can draw on it. So these are my things. Even in my workshop, you are realizing I'm always a hands-on person. I'm not a very lecture person, and that's what my books will also be. That is one of the books. Let me show you another book, for example. And I didn't show you the back of the book. So the back of the book will be something like this. So this is your back of the book. Why we made no, this is the back of the book. So the back of the book should have your picture. Who are you? And then again a little bit about your book. Why this? Because I am making this book as a hardbound book, and I'll be also covering this book with a plastic cover. So people won't be able to, before purchasing, they won't be able to open the book. So at the back, they should know what is this book about. That also prompt I have given you in your L1 LSC. Are you getting some idea? Are you able to visualize your own books, folks? I want you to, what is that word? What do you manifest? Manifest your own book right now in your imagination. This
Piyush,
book will be almost
like
this
you,
square kind of a book.
like
Yeah.
you said, if this is the first general book that we are writing, so we should not put our picture even at the back, na?
No, this one can have. This one can have, because people should know who has written the book. So you should be talking about yourself, but the content of the book should be very open-ended. This will tell us, this will tell them that, hey, this is a very open-ended, very fun book, and that and that. That's it. My book is talking about hardcore knowledge transfer, because I am publishing this book for selling, to be very honest. Because I already have a community. I want this to be an educational book, which probably the design schools will buy, which a coach will buy, and put it on his table. So I want this book to be opened daily and use this book. You are carrying this book, and that's why I made it in a square pocket friendly way, so that you are just keeping it in your purse and then opening it. Even you can just go through it. Oh, this is a template I can use, and then you start drawing. So that kind of a book I'm making. Let me show you a couple of more examples, and then maybe this is more clear to you. So this is one book. This is the book for business storyboarding. So again, I'm yet to write this separately for each book, but this will be something like this. So visual storyboards. The tagline is don't just present, tell a story. And these kind of storyboards, which is not in this mentorship program, but this is our level 2 in which I teach how to storyboard. These are the paper. These are the chapters. So first is value proposition. So what is value proposition? Whenever you are pitching something as value proposition, you can draw this storyboard. Draw a tree, draw a shadow, draw coconuts, and draw a desert. Tree becomes your product. Shade becomes your immediate relief. Fruit becomes your long-term benefit. And desert becomes your market void. This is especially useful for sales pitch. Are you imagining a sales pitch? Imagine you are a salesperson, you are pitching your IT product. So the first problem will immediate problem will be solved is this. The long term will be this solution, and this is the market void. The market doesn't have this. And to be more useful, I'm adding this in my right hand side. So you can use this tree in a desert metaphor for strategy slide, sales slide, agile and scrum slide, project management slide, and HR slide. And these are the metaphors. So for a agile and scrum, shade is equal to MVP value, fruit is matured feature, tree is evolving solution. The second chapter is this customer pain. Are you imagining this? If I see this book looks like this. So this is almost all pages are drafted. Because my first book is a 200-pager book, I am keeping this as a 100-pager book. But the pages will be very thick. And if you want to sell this book at around in an Indian price of around 1100 to 1200 rupees, you should really make thick pages book. And later on, when you have all published this chapter, I'll take a special session for all of you who are in this mentorship program on how to decide pages and all those things. I've already invested my energy in this. I know exactly what to do. Are you seeing this book? Are you a little bit impressed by the way?
Wow. Wow. Seriously.
Wow.
Making me speechless. Actually, it's really good. Very nice.
This is all done in Canva, folks. This has taken a lot of energy because I have to imagine that. So example, bridge of trust. Now this is of course a bridge of trust, which is you are making it for a salesperson, but of course you can make it for agile, how to use it in project management, how to use it in strategy, sales. So as I told you, this is more like a dictionary, more like a template book, which you can carry with you everywhere. So that's one book, and the another book which I
In
am
IT,
doing
it
is
is called manual.
yeah, manual, sorry. So it's more like a manual. So this book will be facilitation storyboards in which all the mental models which you all use in your facilitation programs, like this is a map, this is a stakeholder matrix. Now stakeholder matrix made in a picnic format. So all these formulas, for example, I'm yet to start this book, but for example, this one. Oh no, these are all, I've just copied the previous book. I'm yet to add chapters to this. So this is not made till now. I'm working on this. You understood, right? What we are trying to do here? So what we will do is we'll take a 10-minute break today. I mean, right now. After that, we will try to at least publish one chapter. Okay. We will all publish one chapter because you have that table ready. I want you to publish that one chapter today itself. And then I'll show you how Amazon publishing works and how the printing works and all of these, what are the quotations and what kind of prices you will see all of these. So let's take a 10-minute break, folks, and then be back. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be back in 10 minutes.
Recording stopped.
Someone remind me to start the recording when we are back.
Okay.
I'm back already, but we'll still wait for 3-4 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I have just one question. Can I ask then, Piyush? See,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
actually, I always had this idea like of writing a book, like comparing, like, was an architect. So, like, you have a life blueprint, how we design a building, starting from the blueprint, visualizing how we want the end product, and how we work towards it. So, like, we are architects of our own life. So, how we can make our blueprint and design our life such that we get the product what we want to achieve in life. Like, I always had this concept. So, like, that's what I put it in the chat GPT prompt. I put those details, like, this is what my concept of my book is. So I got some good ideas, like, I'll just tell you. uh like, you're designing a strong life when you choose clarity over chaos, you leave room for future expansions, you build for function, not just form. Is this okay,
Yeah.
or it's too serious? Because this is like what a message I want to give. Like, it was an idea, but this, and I also want to do in a sketch form, so that being, it's more
Um,
appealing. What do you think?
to be honest, what I think doesn't matter here. I always think what the market wants, to be honest. So even though I might be in front of you a visual facilitator or something, but trust me, my half of the brain works like marketer, because it's important to offer. I mean, it's important to productize your own services and everything. To me, I still think that at this stage, if you think that you already don't have a community or you don't have an audience, I think this is still what you are suggesting is still a very knowledge-based book, which I will only want to buy, let's say, from a established Vastu coach. Why should I take your knowledge? Don't get me wrong here, but I'm just trying to be honest with you. So I can buy fun from you, but why should I buy something from Anuradha who is saying to move my furniture from here and there? I would rather buy the same thing in the same price from a person who is actually established Vastu coach. For example, you take an example. Let's say you want to become a better coach. Would you want to buy something from Tarla Dalal or from Piyush Modi?
Piyush Modi.
But if you can buy still fun from me, disasters that I did in during my dinner.
That is Tarla Dalal, yeah. So
No,
no, that,
disasters.
acha, disasters, okay.
So so I can still be in front of you with my humor,
Correct.
with my visualization, but hardcore knowledge I have to compete with Tarla Dalal. And so that's my whole mindset. Um, you will buy this visual facilitation book because there is no one else you know of, or there is no one else in India who teaches you visual facilitation. And to be honest, I don't have any other book also to compare with the book which I am publishing, because actually there are no books.
Mm-hmm.
So I can still sell, and although I have a audience also, I'm publishing, as I told you already, I'm publishing this book for selling this book. But you are publishing this book for establishing your brand. And even before actually printing this book, I want the chapters of this book on your social media. So after checking the engagement of the social media, that will also give you a hands-on proof that whether this book will sell or not.
Piyush, sorry to interrupt you, but did you press the record button?
No.
Recording in progress.
Yeah,
I'm
Anuradha.
thinking of this concept of designing your life, because I'm planning to combine, like, your inner energy and outer energy. Like I told you, energy alignment coach. So like your inner energy in terms of like adding life coaching, because with the help of numerology you can decode the personality, the strengths and weaknesses, like a SWOT analysis of that person. So doing life coaching with that, and the energy alignment of the outer space with Vastu. So I'm thinking of combining like this. So basically,
I understand, Anuradha. I'm not an expert of Vastu, and trust me, I will only understand you only 15% of your what you do. But in that 15%, my personal take is sell. When I say sell, means on social media, sell fun, sell humor.
okay,
That will still be reshareable. Pure knowledge, you will find it difficult, and that's what people keep on doing. You're sharing a huge knowledge on your social media in a very serious way.
right.
People, and that's why people keep posting so many things, but their posts do not get engagement,
Yeah, that's happening with
because
me actually.
the whole point is that I'm not going on Instagram. When are you going to on Instagram? Always think from a psychological point of view. Marketing is psychology.
Okay.
When you are going on Instagram, you are going on Instagram when you have already worked for 2 hours and then 15-minute break you are taking. Now, you have already put your brain there. Will you again be putting your brain on Instagram? Instagram is an entertainment. Sell entertainment on Instagram. Now, as senior coaches, we cannot dance and we cannot show off our clothes and all those things which happen on Instagram. But
Right.
still, we have to offer entertainment, and our entertainment is humor. So
Okay.
that's the whole point.
Your videos and reels are really entertaining, because that's what I'm thinking. Mera kyun nahi बढ़ रहा है? Because I give Vastu tips and like serious, like like you said, knowledge, but it's more seriously I give it. So I have to change maybe the format of how I'm even giving those tips.
Yeah. So think of these ideas. And sorry, folks, we'll again come back to the topic. Think of this idea. For example, you are making a reel now. Compare two reels in which you are facing and you're saying, hey, put your shoes here and this will happen. Put your plants here and this will happen, and do this. And the second reel is you are making a story in which you are telling your daughter, hey, put your shoes here and the daughter is agitated. Put this and your daughter is agitated. Second one is more entertaining. You're adding agitation, you're adding daughters, and that's what we all have to do. Communicate in a fun way.
Okay.
So fun, humor should be your free things. When you are making an ad, for example, when you are actually making an ad for your masterclass, don't sell fun there. That's hardcore offering which you are making. That's a hardcore offer. But for free content,
Okay.
if I have to say in Hindi, मेले में खिलौने बेचो, मेले में किताबें बेचोगे तो नहीं बिकेगी, लोग एंटरटेन होने आए ना. सो इन दैट मंदिर में स्पिरिचुअलिटी बेचो.
Right.
वही मेले में खिलौने बेचो, झूले बेचो. जिस मार्केट में हो, wherever you are in that ecosystem, sell your content in that ecosystem. And many people don't understand this small thing.
Correct.
Social media is an entertainment. Social media is not LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, fun will not sell. On LinkedIn, knowledge sells. But
Okay.
fun sells on Instagram. The broader audience exists in Instagram. And that is why many B2B companies also, ultimately, many people bucket B2B and B2C in a very different format. My call is that in both, ultimate consumer is a human being only, correct or not?
Right.
So in B2B, basically, you are selling to that head of the department who is taking a decision. But
Correct.
ultimately, he is also taking a decision on the behalf of those individuals who will be attending your trainings. So ultimately, always a person consumes your, especially in the training scenario.
Correct.
And that person will be on Instagram. He will go to your senior and say, hey, यार पीयूष का content सही है, उसको बुलाओ, मजा आएगा. He teaches in a fun way. And all those, we don't need boring trainers.
Right.
So everything.
It's
Yeah.
amazing, but it's sounding difficult. Like you have to learn it. It's you have to learn it. Doesn't come.
It's just a brain switch. It's just a brain switch. And that's why I have already put up your context here.
Right.
Education systems makes wrong blueprints, and I'm telling you from a lot of responsibility here. And so, for example, talking negative is taken as more intelligent. Again, try to execute this sentence which I'm saying. People, when talk negative, they think they are being perceived as intelligent, while none of us wants negative people around us, right?
Right.
We all make good friends with people who are stupid. We never make good friends with intelligent people. Intelligent people are only for 9 to 5. After that, we want to chill with a person who talks stupid things, who talks about random things. थोड़ा सा फ्लर्ट भी कर लेगा, थोड़ा सा मजाक भी कर लेगा, थोड़ा सा ये. But what our education teaches us, suits. सूट में बैठेंगे तो intelligent behave होंगे. Intelligent people are repulsive in nature. And
Correct.
these are the blueprints which we need to change. And
Correct.
the sooner you will change, the better it will be for you. And that's why visuals, because visuals already people when talk in Excel sheets, they think that, oh my God, I am being perceived as super intelligent. No, these days when you talk simple, you will be perceived as more intelligent. Let me come back to this one, folks.
Thank you, Piyush.
So what I'm doing is I'm actually giving you a blueprint here. So imagine that I am already giving you this copy. So I'm making a copy for you. So this is your first chapter. And this is your second chapter. Now in second chapter, let me do this. So this is your heading. And this is your, I want you to actually imagine your chapter, not only imagine, but manifest your chapter today and to the level of this chapter number. So what you should do is, I want all of you, yeah, there is chapter number already here. Let's put it 1 as, for example, 1. Now, I want all of you to draft your first chapter. So what you should do is, I'm sharing this link with you. So only you can access, anyone with the link can view. So do this, copy this. I'm copying this, open it in your Canva. Where is my Zoom here? Here. So demo, open it in your Canva. I've shared the link with you all. Open it in your Canva and again do the same exercise. This will be a view only file. Make a copy of this. Make a copy of this and this will become editable. Let me know if every one of you is able to do that. Are you able to make a copy of this and this will then become editable? So in this way, you have already got my first chapter free, a digital copy of this, which you can already make a slide of. Enjoy this slide. Congratulations. So you already have this movable thing here. So you can already make your slides like this. And of course, when you go to level 2 and level 3, we'll be practicing much more. But this is now what you should do is make another. Once you have made this is your own copy, copy this subsheet so that this is already with you. So duplicate this page and now delete this drawing here. And now what I want you to do is draft your first chapter. So pick up the first chapter from the list which ChatGPT has created. Give your, oh, so wait, this will look like something like this. So this will be a chapter name. This will be that heading. You can copy this. I mean, this will be the heading. This will be the small paragraph. And I don't think here you will need any heading. So now make a drawing here, make a sketch note here. That will be your first sketch note of the chapter. And the second one is their heading here. And then the comma. So again, let me give you a quick demo so that everything is clear. So how I'll be making is I'm going to my list here, which it has created. So color changes the mood instantly. Okay, the chapter content is, this is the chapter content and I'm going here and this becomes my heading. Color changes mood instantly. And what is this? How to draw it, explanation. So I'm copying this. And this becomes this chapter, that's it. So keep imagining your book. So this is my book. Here I'll be drawing something. And just to manifest even more, I'm just writing in a bold heading. Let me also add a, sorry for that. Let me also add a book. Let me also give you my book cover page, editable book cover page. So you can take advantage of this. So maybe this. So copy. And okay, so here from here you can take the font styles or something. So again, I'm making a copy of this. Let's say, sorry, duplicating this, and this will become, let's say, my book. So I don't know which part you want, which you don't want. So I'm just writing my book here. Book heading as. What is my book heading? I should have written this prompt also here, but let me go to my prompt here. What was my prompt, folks? Some marker based something, right? What was that? Here. My marker taught me that. So this is going here. My markers taught me that. We will make the cover image and all later on, but just to imagine things up. My markers taught me that. And this will be the first chapter. And then this will be, and because it's red in color, so maybe I will change it to also red. So my markers taught me that color changes the mood instantly. Okay. So Here I'll be drawing things. Are you all able to follow? So make these 3 pages
Yeah.
and now work on this first chapter. Make a sketch note of this chapter.
Piyush, which view you are where you can see all the pages at the bottom in Canva? Sorry, silly one, but
Oh, here. So grid view. Oh, no,
grid.
not in grid view. Grid view looks like this.
Okay.
Close grid view and normally it opens normally. So this is a natural, this is the by default view. You can change it to grid view to change in the smaller formats and then bring it back here.
Oh, because my pages are shown one below the other. This kind of preview is not shown. Let me try that.
Sometimes it happens. I understand what you are meaning here, but I don't know
Hmm.
why. Check the grid view, see if it's changing here, or maybe, oh yeah,
Sure.
here. Change from here. I got it. So change from this
Alright.
one, page thumbnails. So this is the view you are getting right now, I think.
Yeah.
So change it to pages, and this will be the view then.
Okay.
So all of you, please make your chapters.
Great.
Wait,
Work.
I'm stopping my
I'm
screen share.
sorry,
Everyone
but
is
I'll ask a
copy
very
paste.
silly question. How do you copy the data from, the chat GPT to this chart?
Just copy. So cut copy. I mean, select and copy and then paste.
Okay. Will it
Just
come in that, will it come in that,
No, the
individual?
format is lost if
Yeah,
you
no, no,
cut
no.
yeah.
So what
copy.
you should do is, let's say this is the, where is the chat GPT version? Here is the chat GPT version. So copy only. So see what I have done here. Don't copy the by default format. Just copy the sentence. Blue, Control C, and then Control
Yeah.
V.
No,
Control
not
C.
this, the table. How do you copy the table into the Excel sheet?
That's also possible, but oh, in the Google Sheet you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it is not showing here, but ideally there will be a button here. Here is the button, copy. So this is the copy button, or you can select everything manually, or you can just press copy and then go to L1 LS sheet. And then if you paste, it will look like this. So see,
Yeah.
thumb.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. I think you have all understood. Please make this, and I'll try to make for my own also, just to give you a demo here. Folks,
Piyush,
every one of you have understood?
you have given the link for Canva in the chat here in Zoom, right?
Zoom.
So when I copying that, only one page is displayed. So is it only first slide you have shared?
No, all. Let me share again.
So why is
Maybe
this
because I
happening?
made changes, that's why.
We all are shared.
All are shared. See, anyone with the link can view, copy, and I'm again sharing on Zoom. Open that. I've shared it again. So all 5 pages will be shared with you.
So I have to copy this, open a
Go on file and make a copy. Go on file and make a copy.
okay.
Okay, so now I am also making this. Let me read what is my first chapter. So it is saying a kid holding a crayon box like a magic wand, casting colored shadows on the wall. Okay, draw a child holding an open crayon box. Each shadow on the wall is showing a different mood: happy, angry, sad, curious. Okay, so how will this drawing be? So let me give it a try. You all know now how to use tools and all. So tools, I'm using 6 pen.
Piyush,
Hmm.
I'm getting only one slide. I tried it twice or thrice. I think some technical glitch. I'm doing something.
Share your screen. Share your screen. Everyone else is able to get all the 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried copy pasting your pages to my slide later, what you have added. That also worked.
Let me see. Pankaj, okay. You are getting only one slide. Okay. Open the link which I have shared on Zoom. Open the link
I
which I
think
have shared on Zoom.
that's a copy of that page which is put there.
Copy.
It's not that. You got to go to the file and copy.
No, not one. But
It
here
looks like
it is
a
only shown one.
yeah,
Okay,
but it
make it
looks
make.
like
You have done something wrong. Open the link right now from the Zoom, Pankaja. From the Zoom, open the link. You have only copy pasted. That's not what you have to do.
yeah. It's go to the file and copy the whole thing.
Are you able to find the link, Pankaja?
Oh,
On Zoom chat. Open on Zoom chat.
yeah. Mm.
The last link which I have shared. Not happening.
Yes. I copied this one, the last one.
So that's what. Just open the link. Do nothing. Open the link. Share your screen. Share your screen and open the link.
I just have to click on that link.
Yep. And what it is opening?
Um, it's loading.
Okay. Till the time, Pankaja, you are trying. So, folks, are all of you able to make that first sketch note of your chapter?
Trying.
Okay. What I also want you to do is, of course, this becomes your I mean the chapter structure, left and right. But for now, also write this. Maybe you can shift this to in the first chapter itself, and then write this copy also in the. So I want all of this in one page for now.
Okay.
So put this in one page, everything. Color changes the mood instantly. And I'm actually making a kind of a post right now. So I'm also deleting the chapter number, and I'm also making this copy the heading so that it becomes a full sentence, something like this. So my markers taught me that something like this. Bring it, make it a little smaller if you wish. My markers taught me that this is red in color and this will become a little smaller than because this is a and I'm making it as black. Okay, so this is the outcome I want from you today.
Okay.
Let me know when you are done with this.
Give me some time.
And then I'll also teach you how to make a mock-up of this, mock-up like a book in 1 second.
Piyush, I have clicked on the link. Now it has like
You have to share your screen, Pankaj. It will be very difficult for me to guide you like this.
yeah,
Share your
just
screen and I'll tell you.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
now it
now
is happening, right? And now this is view only. So click on file. and make a copy. So what you can also do is, Pankaja, wait. Now copy the URL ऊपर जो ऊपर canva.com/design, copy this, copy completely, and now open this in your Canva logged in browser where you are logged in your Canva, this one. And now in a new tab, in this tab, paste that, enter. Correct. And now it will again open a view only file. Now go to file and make a copy.
Yeah.
Make a copy. And now you have the editable file. Yeah, happy?
Yes, thank you so much.
You can unshare your screen.
Yeah.
Okay, all of you please download that single file which you have made just now. So download this file, this one, the fourth one, which has the heading, the subtitle and all. How many of you are ready with this one? Tell me, how many of you are ready with this first chapter? Something like this.
Almost there, almost there.
Drawing is taking time a bit.
Draw a basic one.
Yeah.
Done. Give me some thumbs ups. I see 5 thumbs up and I'm going ahead.
Wait. It is almost done. बहुत टाइम लग रहा है. Okay. Just a moment.
I hope all of you have ordered a mouse or bought a mouse.
Yes.
Piyush, you can flip the drawing or what? I'm not getting the flip option.
You have to select everything. So let's say this is the drawing which I have selected, make a group. And now you should be able to, or maybe you're not able to flip, maybe. Yeah, so
Done.
maybe hand drawings cannot be flipped. Yeah, maybe that's the case. You cannot flip it, I guess.
There's flip option in the paid version of Canva. Even this hand drawing you can flip.
Oh, okay, possible.
Yeah, because it's there. I have that.
No, I'm also using the pro version, but I'm not getting the flip option for hand drawing.
I don't know. Usually you will find it here, but my paid version is just expired. I have to buy it again. But right now I cannot see. But I'm not sure if it's about the paid or not paid. I'm not sure. Okay, now check this option 4, folks.
Done.
First of all, download this 4th page. I mean, whatever page, this has everything in it. The title, the subtitle, your sketch note, and the this already becomes a complete social media post. So now you can choose, maybe you can draw these 100 and then you don't need 2 pages. Maybe you want to have this as one single page. That's also okay. Or if you want to draw less, so maybe you can give each chapter as 2 pages, your call. Now download this. So for example, I have downloaded this one. So I'm downloading this in PNG and current page, select only current page. So download. And now let me tell you a super cool thing here. In your Canva, all of you look at my screen now. All of
Okay.
you look at my screen now.
Mm-hmm.
So go on Canva, on the left hand side, go on apps. Go on apps.
Mm.
And now click on mockup and try to select mockups, MOCKUPS, and pick up the first one.
Can you quickly show that one again? Mockups.
Go on apps. Go on.
Yeah, I'm already on apps. I'm already there.
Mockups.
Just typing, looking for. Okay, you have to look for that. Okay.
Yeah, you have to look for that. So mockups, and then go on print and check see all. And now you will see that you have some mockups of the book. Your first book mockup is almost getting ready.
Ah.
These are the sounds which I like in my workshop. Ah. Oh.
This is so good.
So now, at Kirby, we take our customers' feedback. So now, what you can do is,
Let's talk about what happens when you come to our app.
so what you can do is, because you have made a square, and unfortunately they don't have a square kind of a mockup, they have a vertical book kind of mockup. So what you can do is, and because we have made a square thing, so see what jugaad I'm doing here. I'm just taking a screenshot of this.
Mm-hmm.
And on a new page, I'm just pasting it here and pasting it a little smaller. Wait, I think I need to change why it is not, I need to change the background color to pure white so that it is mixed well. So I'm again taking a screenshot here. And now in a new page, I'm pasting it here. Okay. And now I'm pasting it a little smaller. I mean, almost big enough, but I'm taking a rectangular screenshot now so that it fits the mockup. I think I'm able to explain what I'm trying to do. So now I'm taking a vertical this thing, and now you just have to paste it on the mockup and just slide your image a little bit, and this will become your book. Cool.
Oh, 1 second.
That's how I have made this kind of mockup. Now this mockup you can download and you start using on your Amazon and all those. So this is not a real picture of the book. This is the mockup.
Okay. Can you just go back to that slide which where the mockup you just now created?
This one.
Okay.
And let me show you more crazy things here. So I take this mockup and now I am taking this glass of cup. And later on, I'll almost know that many of you will be producing your own merchandises as well. So now this is my cup kept on a table. You already know what I'll be doing here. Pasting it here, and now this becomes my merchandise. And look how beautifully this cup is made, almost looking like real.
Wow. This can be used for creating those corporate giftings and other things also.
Of course,
where they want to put messages
so
and
many
everything.
things. There are so many things you can do. In fact, I can have these kind of tote bags. Maybe I can have a real. I always love when people are when I have people in them. So maybe I can use apparels. So maybe a lady is wearing this app. Look at this. So now this becomes almost a quotation.
All this is in mockup only, na? Different kind of mockups we can make.
Yeah. Everything is in this mockup. And look at this. People hire videographers and whatnot. And look at this. Yeah. So your digital images are already That's why I'm always focusing on Canva, folks. Your Canva is your one place destination where you can do so many things. You don't need to. So watches, paintings, everything around mockups. It helps you to visualize your dreams. How about this one? I've never used this one, but yeah. Look at this. So although I don't need to use this because I already have real pictures around this when people are using this, but imagine that you have to show that somebody made a sketch note presentation. And now if I, let's say if some of my upload, so let's say somebody is showing off the certificate. So something like this, although it is not, I need a vertical. So all these I have created in mockups only, this practice booklet and everything.
Piyush, I
Mhm.
got the image on the book, but how did you get that embedded? I mean, on the book, and you change the background and put it.
So
Can
this
you
is the
show me
book
one
mockup,
time?
and then you just paste the image there and just slide the image a little bit, and it will automatically fit the space.
Ah, okay, okay, let me try.
Just slide the image a little bit.
Yeah,
All
it
of you are
happened.
here. All of you have created this one. All of you have created this one, folks.
Yeah, this much. Yes, yes, yes.
So on your book already there is an image now. So download this. Download this image as JPG or whatever, or maybe you can also PNG. I think is paid. So JPG. Oh, no, PNG is not paid, but yeah, JPG, and then done. And now I want you to share this on the WhatsApp group.
My, sorry, it'll help. My image is getting cut. It's not fitting. So what am I doing wrong?
That's what I told you. You have to take a vertical screenshot because you have made a square book,
Ah,
but
okay. I
the mock-up
tried.
is of a rectangular book. So you have to take
Mm-hmm.
a, so copy this again. I'm telling you folks for the last time. Copy
Sorry.
this. You of course will be copying it smaller. I mean square. Or maybe you can do this. Select everything here, and then
Mm.
make it a little small so that you have white space around you. And then
Mm-hmm.
take a vertical screenshot. So take a
Mm.
rectangular screenshot. So that's, and keep enough white space around it, and then you can just paste it.
Okay.
For example, for this image, I would not use a rectangle one. I would exactly use a square one because this is a square mockup. Okay, please download images, whatever mockups you have made. And now I'm stopping my screen share and share it in the WhatsApp group, please. I want you to share it this in the WhatsApp group, plus share it in the community group which I shared earlier. So the main community group, say that today in the sketchathon we created our first chapter of my book, and I want to see. We are running out of time. I still need 15 minutes of time, folks, to share with you how to publish these books now. So do it
Just
fast.
a moment. Yes, yes, yes.
And the second is you have to share it in your LinkedIn group also so that other people are inspired to do this. So I am sharing this in the LinkedIn. I'm sharing the LinkedIn link here with you all. 1 second. Kudos. Yeah. So this is the, share this image of your book. First of all, share it in the WhatsApp group so I see that you have done rightly or wrong. Anyone who has shared already, let me know.
Hi, Piyush. I've just shared it partly. Can you just see if I'm in the right direction?
Okay, Sumitra, you have shared. Yeah, your chat. Oh wow, loved it. Sumitra, I loved your chapters. Can you also make a mock-up, or later on you will do it?
Um, I think I have to see your video again. It didn't register. So I
So
think I'll have to go over it again.
put everything, just copy. You can do it in 1 minute. So go to
Okay.
this. Where is this? Go to your page and just shift everything on one shift. So right now you have made a 2-pager book. So just shift everything like this on one sheet, on one page. Heading also, subheading also, your sketch note also, and that thing as well. This also.
Okay. Okay.
Everything on one page. You can
And
just
then
copy.
add it to that elements, right? Of a book.
So the element of the book you will find by searching apps, and go to apps and search mockups, and then pick up this
Mockups.
and then go
Okay.
to print. In print, you will find a lot of mockups here.
Okay.
In fact, I'm
Got
pretty
it.
sure half of you will be not sleeping tonight, because when I discovered this, I was experimenting this for hours. What not you can make up with these mockups.
Got it. I'll just try it out. Thank you.
Okay, I'm waiting for your images in the WhatsApp group, folks.
No,
How do you
something.
reduce the transparency of that photo? Give the shadow.
Just go in the tools and select your marker and reduce the transparency. There is an option.
Something is wrong. Still, it is not happening vertical. Let's try this.
You're not able to make. I don't see your posts.
I'm
Somewhere you are
just
stuck.
trying. Yeah, I'm just that rectangle and square is not happening.
Okay, do one thing. Do the mockups. Yeah, I would like you to do the mockups.
Something bad has come. I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, you can just download the images for now. If the mockup thing is not happening, watch the recording again. Post it in the WhatsApp group and post it on this link which I've shared. So I'm again sharing the screen here. Please post it in your links also. So where is my Zoom? Open this LinkedIn post on the group. Share your drawings from Mission 3. Kudos. Kudos, Kashnote. No. Okay. I'm making a new post here about. 1 second. Give me some time. So I think. Oh. Okay. I think I need to update these. Okay. Take your time. I'm also updating this. So where are these links? I should go on the old one. VF Google old L1 LS sheet and important links. Okay, I think I have lost the links of this LinkedIn. Let me search here if I can. Can I search in the group? How to search in the group? How to search in the group? Search posts in the group. Okay, yeah. Book publishing, book. Sketchnote 4. Yeah, so this is the book publishing. Copy link to post. Share this in this LinkedIn post. I've shared it now, and I'm also updating it on your sheet. That's the publishing link on level 1. Yes. Yep.
कुछ तो बना है.
Okay, share it in the WhatsApp group first.
Yeah.
Are you struggling with something?
No, I'm good now. I'm okay.
Let's see if some of you are able to reach to the mock-up level.
Yes. Drawing is not very beautiful, but
Not beautiful
I
is the
hope.
best thing. That not beautiful is original. That's your originality. Beauty can be copied.
1 second. Where did it go?
I'm waiting for that one somebody who has done it.
Yeah. Yes. Just searching it. Hold on. Okay. Look. Image is not getting downloaded properly. Hold on. I'll do something. Jugaad yaar.
Jashma has shared something. Let me check Jashma.
Yeah, you check it, but I think so. It's
Ah,
not come the way
Good
I
one.
wanted.
But good one, Jashma. Good one. I'm so see, you are sharing like a file. Instead of sharing like a file, share like an
Yeah.
image. Let
Yeah.
me
I
share
did that. I
on
did.
behalf of you. So yeah, good one, Jashma, on creating this mock-up. Yeah, Jashma. Today I manifested my book on VFS. Yeah, very nice, Jashma. Very cool.
Thank you.
Share this in the LinkedIn post as well, which I've shared, so
Yes.
that the whole of community knows that we are manifesting our first book. And that's what mockups helps you with. The more you will be able to visualize. And tonight only I'll go and get that book. I'll show you how the demo copy has come up. Share it in the LinkedIn group as well, folks.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we move on to how the publishing thing works?
Please check mine also. I also sent.
Devani has also shared. In which group, Devani, you have shared?
VFH.
Okay, it's not come till now. It has not come till now. Yeah, I used to think success meant looking perfect until no filters, no fear, just me, unfiltered confidence. Fabulous. In fact, this is so impactful. The whole topic and the subtitle is so impactful. And on below that, this hand-drawn, original, raw, not that perfect, not that beautiful sketch note is that attraction. And people exactly will know that this has been, and when you will write inside
For me, this
sketch
was
notes
a
by the
completely
author,
new genre.
nothing is
I
much
used to
more
never touch
touchy. I mean,
economics
you
books,
feel
but
more
now I
touched
think I
when
might
you see hand drawings from the
read
author.
few.
Yay.
Thank
As
you,
a
Piyush.
reader,
I was like really feeling it's
जैसे
such a
हम लोगों
shabby
को मिलते
drawing,
हैं
but then yeah.
तो किसी का स्वभाव
Thank you.
होता
That's what
है
the
कि
shabby
बहुत
drawings.
चंचल है, किसी का
It's all about
स्वभाव
this
है
feeling, I'll tell you.
कि बहुत जॉली है, किसी का स्वभाव
Let's
है
imagine that
बहुत
you are
सीरियस
wearing
और
a
इंटेंस
nice,
है,
and I'll
किसी
give
का
you a very
स्वभाव
male
है
example, folks. I'm
कि
sorry
चुप
for.
चुप रहते ज्यादा बात नहीं करते हैं. Similarly, books are like that. Some books talk a lot, some books make us think, some books make us laugh, some books get us confused. And if we get used to reading different kind of books, we develop the maturity, we develop the personality, we develop a new dimension in ourselves to be able to relate to books and also relate to people and also start building some patience and also start building the intelligence to comprehend beyond what is written. ज़्यादा हो रहा है?
No, अच्छा है.
हाँ, और ऐसे मसल्स, मेंटल मसल्स बिल्ड करने का फायदा क्या होता है कि कोई कुछ भी बोल रहा है और हम हाँ ऐसा नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि अभी हमारे पास लॉजिकल रीजनिंग डेवलप हो रहा है, क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग डेवलप हो रहा है. ऑलराइट, इनिशियली आपको थोड़ी सी तकलीफ होगी, ये क्या है, वो क्या है, लेकिन जैसे जैसे यू गो डीपर इन द जर्नी, those different things will connect in a way that you'll get a bigger picture. And the bigger picture is the maturity. और maturity सिर्फ उम्र से नहीं आती. कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि उम्र से maturity आती है, मुझे नहीं लगता उम्र से आती है. I think we also should be open to different ideas, concepts, experiences, travel, disappointments, be ready, have patience, और वो सब मिलके wisdom आता है, वो सब मिलके smartness बढ़ता है, वो सब मिलके maturity आती है, leadership qualities build हो सकते हैं. We need richness in all its forms.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody else want to say anything or ask anything? वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. तो रोहित ने बहुत आज के सारे सेशन की एक सिंपल सी बात बोली है. हमें लगता है हम बहुत लॉजिकल है, हमें लगता है कि हम कुछ गलती नहीं करते, आप बहुत शान है, बहुत होशियार है, ऐसा हमको लगता है, बट रियलिटी में पोपट है. कितना भी ट्राई करो, हम भावनात्मक हैं और हमारी भावना हमसे क्या क्या खेल करवाती है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. रास लीला होगी, अलग अलग लीला होगी. ना चाहते हुए प्यार में पड़ोगे, किसी इंसान के, किसी प्रोडक्ट के, किसी जॉब के, किसी बिजनेस के, किसी ड्रिंक के भी. तो रैशनल कहना आसान है, करना बड़ा मुश्किल है. और जब हम लोगों को ऑब्जर्व करें और अपने आप को ऑब्जर्व करने की शक्ति बढ़ाएं और अपने आप को एक्सेप्ट करें कि ठीक है भाई, मैं कभी कभी ऐसे हरकतें करता हूं, लेकिन I accept myself, वहां से शुरू होता है आपका self esteem, and self esteem super important for us. So thank you, Rohit. Anybody else?
Yes, I would like to. So I got opportunity to join this session after a long time, couple of years, I would say, and it was nice, and learned definitely new point that I never thought. Yes, that definitely I never given a thought about it. So yeah, thank you so much for this. And
thank you, Atul.
And would be looking for more sessions. Thank you so much.
Tomorrow we have a session where we will be going through specific points, key learnings from the book. तो वो बहुत bang होने वाला है. आज हमने space out किया, relax किया, question answer किए, back and forth किया, बहुत बातें की. कल bang होगा और उसमें takeaways होंगे very specific. Now the other thing I want to say is, some of us people, because of our maturity, because of our roles, because of our jobs and business, we already know a lot. I'm going to repeat that. We already know a lot. फिर भी, even if you don't learn from a book, maybe you learn from human interaction. Even if you don't learn from a book or an interaction, maybe you learn from your reading. Maybe you learn public speaking. Maybe you practice something. कुछ ना कुछ फायदा जरूर होगा. किसी को बड़ा फायदा, किसी को छोटा फायदा, किसी को माइक्रोस्कोपिक फायदा, लेकिन फायदा जरूर होगा.
Agree.
On Garima ma'am, you want to say anything? I don't know. All right, guys. So thank you for joining us today. We meet at 8:45 tomorrow.
Sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We
Thank
meet
you so
tomorrow
much, sir.
at 8:45 again. Good night. जिनको आना है आ सकते हैं. And हाँ, शांति. जिनको आना है आ सकते हैं और जिनको नहीं, that's all fine. On the coming Sunday, there will be some training program. I'll let you know. But tomorrow we are going to continue with the book reading part 2. The standard format is, on day 1, we read the book, parts of it, and day 2, we focus on the key learnings of the entire book. So tomorrow is day 2. Thank you for joining us. Good night. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
On time close कर रहे हैं. थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया 10 मिनट, लेकिन फिर भी on time है. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
You can get some bulk copies printed through them, and now they will give you the prices according to the copies. So you print 1,000 copies, you can print 500 copies, or you print 200 copies, and they will be charging you extra for those 200 copies per copy basis. Are you understanding this?
Okay. Just a question. Okay, go ahead. Finish. Then
Most often these Notion presses and these publishers are more of marketers. They don't have the machine of their own. So they will also be going to some machine printer. That means that machine printer has the cheapest price of your book, but the Notion Press guy will always be charging a margin. So let's say if your book can be printed in a raw form and a pure printing price is 200 rupees, they will be asking you, okay, Anuradha, if you will be printing, let's say 100 books through us, we'll be charging you 250 rupees. So every book, they are also charging 50 rupees extra as their service charge. On top of that, this 20,000 rupees for getting you started. That's one way. That is the way which works in India mostly. Why I'm saying this? Because the second way is not applicable to India. The second way is in which you yourself publish books on Amazon. And that is done through Amazon KDP. And I'll show you the link here, how Amazon KDP works. So you open an Amazon KDP account and then you will be logged in. So Amazon KDP is basically Amazon KDP. And you will be able to, so go to kdp.amazon.com and make an account, and your account will look like this. After that, you will be going to Bookshelf and now start creating your book. And then it will be giving you the options. So imagine this is my, so for example, this book which I'm showing you right now. So this was my first copy. This was my first copy which I got from Amazon. So this I have not got printed from a printer. Understood? This I have got from Amazon. So now how this works is I upload it. So basically you can make a Kindle copy, you can make a paperback copy, or you can make a hardcover copy. And of course that you can easily go through it, and it's not that simple also, but at least this is just a software thing. But you can publish all these copies. And of course you will be live then. And you will be, it will be giving you, so for example, right now the hardcover is $38 and the paperback is $17. Out of which you will be surprised if this sells, how much I will get. I don't want to go in the setup part because it will start the editing. But out of this 17 USD, I will get only $2. Are you imagining? I will only get $2. Out of this $38, I will get only probably $5.
Oh.
So that is how Amazon works. Now see here, this is my file on Amazon. Now the sad part is that, okay, let me tell you how Amazon works. So let's say this is all done. You have set up the prices and you have done everything. Now when there is a sale, let's say this is the link and somebody buys, let's say $38 or $17. Somebody buys, then what happens? This book is not pre-printed. Amazon is not printing my book in bulk. It is printing on per order basis.
I was just going to ask that only, when they print.
They print. So book publishing has become that easy these days that this book can be printed because they have a PDF. They will just put the PDF in the machine and then one single book will be printed. And this single book will be delivered to the audience. Now this single book printing price is very costly for Amazon also. And that is why Amazon do not offer this service in India. So this print on demand, this is called as POD. This print on demand is only offered in countries which are high income group countries, which means people can afford $38 for this book. I'm pretty sure India will not afford $38 for this book. And why this? Because when you go to a printer, the same book, so this book, for example, I'm talking about this paperback with 200 pages, colored pages. This book will be printed in 110 or 120 rupees. But when you get this printed in 1,000 copies. And Amazon cannot compete. So what people do is, now this book, if I have to launch in India, this book won't sell more than, even if I'm a big brand, and even if I'm selling it to corporate, this book at least won't sell more than 700 rupees. Because this is paperback. Of course, if I will print this book, a hard copy, and then make a jacket also on it, and then plastic covering and everything with very thick pages, this will reach 1,000 to maybe 1,100 or 1,200, which is still very low from a global pricing. So Amazon cannot compete with the local printers which we have in India. And of course, local printers are a lot cheaper also, because in India we don't live in the same financial status, right? Like for example, in India the chai is 5 rupees or 10 rupees, but here in Netherlands even a small chai is 300 rupees, because that chai wala is still lives like a life of mine. But in India that chai wala lives all his life a poor life. But I'm going in that price parity area. So basically Amazon doesn't provide a POD service in India, but it's your opportunity to publish it on Amazon and at least offer it to outside world. Won't it be more fun? That outside, even if you are getting only $2 for this, but still at least your book is going out, and you don't have to spend anything from your pocket. Then also you are earning at least $2, and your book is getting into the hand of a high paying audience. That means tomorrow it will take shape of your coaching. So at the end of the book, when we'll go in detail, you can always have one page which brings people back to, for example, this is one page which brings people back to my mentorship program. This one. So this is the same mentorship program which you are attending. After reading this book, if they like this, they can scan the QR code and purchase my mentorship program. This is what this book is for, to develop your personal brand. In India, how it works is, in India, it's always beneficial to print copies in bulk. But of course, you need to have some money in your hand, disposable income in your hand. So even if so for example, a book like this will be printed in around 250 rupees. So even if and I'm talking about 250 rupees when you are printing 1,000 copies. So that means you should have 2,50,000 at least as an amount which you can invest. And after that also, you have to sell this. I won't recommend you all right now to print 100 copies or 1,000 copies. Print 100 copies, even though if it is costing you 300 to 400 rupees, and try to sell that. And that is why before selling your books, that's why we are also taking care of making it a social media campaign. And that is why I'm using Canva, so that you can download your images and start using it in your social media. So the content of the book is already out and you can already show mock-ups at the end and see how much people are crazy about. You see that whenever you make a social media post, if let's say 5-6 people are asking about, hey, where is the book and all, you can always think of printing at least 100 copies, right? Or if let's say a foreigner is asking you, you can always share the link of your Amazon. But at least you can always tell in your webinars that you have already launched your book on your Amazon. Like for example, right now I can show my Amazon link, but this Amazon link, and let me already show it to you. See if this is visible in India. I don't think this will be visible in India. Let me quickly share this with you. Where is Amazon link? View on Amazon. Check if this is visible to you. I don't think this will be visible to you. See if this link is opening. Or for that matter, maybe my author link is opening.
It's opening.
It's opening.
Yeah.
But I don't think you will be able to
India.
order.
No, we are showing your item shipped to India.
Shipped to India. That means they will apply a shipping charge which you won't be able to afford. So that will be costlier than the book. That will be around $10.
Yes, no, $22. $22.26.
So that means they will be printing this one book from outside India and then sending to India. That means already one book printing price is high, plus they will be printing in a country which is a high income country. So that's why $22 only for printing that one book. That's why in India, what you should do is get your books printed in bulk, put it at your home or somewhere, and then make a Amazon ka shop and then put it as a product on Amazon. So whenever there is an order, you will be placing the order. Or you can take this Notion Press service as well. So what they do is, as I told you already, they will make your shop and all, and you can get your books printed like 500 copies or 1,000 copies, keep it at their own office. And when the order comes, they will place it, but everything has a charge. Everything, for all the services, they will charge. So again, this was just an introduction, folks. Make your 100 pages, and then I promise I'll take you a detailed course on this, on how to publish on Amazon and how to get things started. But first, make your 100 chapters. Are you committed to this?
Yes.
Yes.
Coming to
100 chapters.
Yeah. Coming to
commitment.
the L1 AS sheet now. So I'm again coming to the L1 AS sheet. This one, where is this one? Where is the new one? So this is your assignment now. Your assignment is basically this. You have already done these chat GPT things, right? So click on one. So then that means that you have done this chat GPT thing. Then you have already, I have asked you to download 30 chapters. Of course, you can ask 100 also, but I need your 30 chapters. I need 30 chapters to be sketch noted and uploaded as PDF here. So paste the link, your Google Drive link of these 30 sketchnote chapters. But of course, you have 6 months to upload these. So take 6 months to make these 30 chapters. But for this week, I want you to make at least 3 chapters. Make at least 3 chapters and post it like this. So tomorrow post one. Today you have already made a chapter. So post this tomorrow on Substack, LinkedIn and Instagram. Then on Wednesday and then on Thursday. So take these 3 days to already post these on your social media. You have every information here. So you will be posting not the mock-up, not the book mock-up, but only this one. So you will be posting only this one. Where is this? This page. Only this, download this page and post it. Have you understood? After that, so this is only this week's assignment. After that, I have to add this. So these will always be added, in which you have to make 9 other posts after you are done with these 2 months, so that you are continuing with your social media. And I'll be giving you a plan here. So I'm adding already here this 4th. So this I'll be adding on which days you will be posting when, because this will be the plan which will be mixed of all. So one day you will be posting kudos, one day you will be posting a book chapter, one day you will be posting a visual vocabulary. So it will be a mix of all. But right now, till the time you are in this 2 months dedicated program, every week you will be posting something different. And after these 2 months are over, you'll be posting a mix of all these. And I'll be giving you a content calendar. Good?
Yep.
I know it's a work, but not a lot of work. But trust me, if I am taking so much of energy, I will extract energy out of you as well. And that's what a strict coach is about. I will be behind you, but I'll make you run fast.
Need to.
Okay?
Yep.
Any final questions? Any final questions regarding the publishing or anything?
Piyush, I just had one question in the Excel sheet. So I'm letting you know which sheet I'm talking about. So this is your book draft today's only. So that says assignment submission link, right? So these are just the documents or the Excel sheets we are making, and we're just putting the link here. That's what we're going to do.
Yes. So in this, for example, in
so it
2.1,
says
I need
paste
your
links are suggested in column D. So that's what I was a bit.
Not in column D, column
Yeah.
C. So column C. So here is the suggestion here.
Okay.
If it is not applicable here, because of course you are doing chat GPT and pasting it here, so you don't need to fill anything. One here. And when you have made 30 sketch notes and made a PDF and uploaded on your Google, created a Google link, paste that Google link here, Google Drive link. These will be the links to your social media posts. So I need to see what you are posting on social media. So I need to see the Substack link. I need to see the LinkedIn link.
Correct.
So these are links. Again, think from my point of view, when you will be submitting this Google Sheet back to me, my job should be easy. I should only be able to click and open, click and open, click and open. I won't be asking you to.
It's just going to the drive, directly to the drive, which is accessible to you. So just clicking open the way you have left it open for us, that is all clear. So just was confused with the D, and I just thought maybe I missed out something there. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, folks. I'll meet you on Thursday for the doubt clearing session, but please give it a try. If you won't try, you won't have doubts. So you have to try to get doubts. Yeah,
last question. Yeah, sorry, last question. So I have the Canva Pro option. So can we still do the resizing there? Will that be okay as taking the screenshot?
Yeah.
So will that work?
What do you mean by resizing?
So there is a resize option you get to
Yeah, I know.
change the this thing. So we opened the square one, right? But I can go up there and ask for a book cover in a portrait or a landscape form. So will that be okay if we take that, or we have to
I
still
mean,
take the
for me
screenshot
it
and
will
then?
be okay because I will understand that you have understood the mock-up thing, but for you it
Huh,
won't be
huh,
okay because it will distort so the size
huh.
will be changed, but then it will enlarge the fonts, it will distort the fonts. I've
So
tried
I
it.
just pasted something because I was just trying to follow up whatever you did. So I kind of copied your design and I've done it in the WhatsApp, same design what you did, but I was just trying to understand. So I've done the resizing there in the WhatsApp. So I have
Yeah,
posted.
yeah,
So this
okay,
is how it looks.
let me quickly check on WhatsApp, Bhavya.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this
the
is
last
already
one.
good. This is already good. So just take a screenshot of this and then put it in the mock-up, so you'll be able to create
Okay.
the book.
Okay. All right. Okay. Understood. Thanks.
Mitra,
Thanks.
people are already loving your book mock-up. All those who have shared the book mock-up, so you will see the reactions in the group. Okay, folks. So this was about book draft, a broad topic, and I want your books to be I want you all to have your own books as well. Yeah. And then from next week, this Thursday we'll have doubt clearing, and Monday we'll do the long form sketch notes. So more serious things will start. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Keep well.
Thank
and,
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thursday doubt
Good
clearing.
night, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Piyush.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.